Alright, what's going on, guys? Baka Boomer here, and before we get started with this brand new Doki Literature Club video, I just wanted to say some things that I forgot to mention in the last video was this is not a children's game. It's a little scary. I'm not sure what all they show, but if I know from other visual novels, it's not a children's game. So, when you first start up, it even says it's recommended for ages 13 and up. So if you guys have absurd minds or you guys are little kids that get scared at a lot of things, please click off this video and yeah, let's get on with it. And before you guys ask me if I'm 10 or 9 or 13, I'm 15, so yeah, I can play the game. Alright, so last time we left off, we were coming back to school from home after writing a poem. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Baka. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a community for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Saria told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Dokidoki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Alright, I'll be right back. I heard a weird noise. Alright. I'm back. So manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki drops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Baka always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So yeah, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hee hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Baka can become good friends too. Saria? As usual, Saria seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Saria. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Saria made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it all. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Saya and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could possibly fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Saria's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Saya's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Saya is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Saya can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder that it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I opened my eyes to find Saya's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Saria. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I know it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Saria. It's written all over you. Eh? Saria glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Saria's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Saria. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hehe. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Hehe. Anyway, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see Saria blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so full stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saria hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Saria puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. So that's like all these embarrassing things. Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Baka, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Saria Tails still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Saria and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Saria's is one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's printed handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as though reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I like Yuri a lot, but I also like Monica. Natsuki and Saria's okay. Let's go Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri raised her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two. They form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and their expressiveness are weakened. Why can I say that word? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little based, though. Biased. How? Well, to be honest, when I read that word at first, I didn't know what it was. It's biased. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if she's a rare opportunity for her. As if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club? Alright, so her poem says, it's called Ghost in the Light. It says, the tendons of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow battling. I can't read cursive. It must be this one. The last naming streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be, or the east yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green. These aren't even words I'm saying. Hue of the future. I bathe claims breathing aim of the present, but leaving in the past. The light flickens, I flicken back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was thinking I can't read cursive, so I don't know why I tried. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script, very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Baka. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did, only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to ghosts, symbolizing symbol. It's symbolical. That's what I'm gonna say. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Symbolizing. That's what it is. Why can't I say that word? And soon to be left without nothing. That's gonna bother me all day. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I share my poem to next? Let's go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My mic just unplugged by accident, and I need to turn this down, like, way down. There you go. But my mic just turned down by accident, so, I just unplugged my mic by accident. So, what were we? Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Oh, I realized I was on OBS and not the game. Hi, Baka. Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aww. Don't worry, Baka. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sawyer would like. Is that so? You and Sawyer are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sawyer and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound Gary. But in that case, Saria's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Anyone else everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh wait. I don't know how to say that. Anyway. Do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hey, buddy.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction this way. The sparkle prudence. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retans. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An empathy? Yeah. Something like... I'm kind of nervous to talk about it. Deep stuff like that. Because it's kind of coming on stronger. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I share my poem to next? So I'm gonna go down to up. So, Natsuki. Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all specificated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing essay wouldn't make your message any less valued. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, so you did. I guess more went on to do with it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hang on, guys, sorry. I was looking at Movie Maker for some reason. There's only one person left for that, sorry. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Baka. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Aha. Jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read a poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Baka poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Saria hugs her sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Saria. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll, break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Baka. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Arya. I'm not sure if Saya sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, you see about that. Alright, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I love this music. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it weren't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Sounds like me. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yes. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. There you go. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you... Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Mike has the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sorya and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Aw, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, I liked it. And Baka did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Ooh, catfight. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Nah? And Baka likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so, invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what, you're just, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Baka appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Baka started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Baka! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reason, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Baka. But wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Baka? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I knew anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course that's going to be... You see, Natsuki I don't really like. But as I said before, I like Yuri, so I'm gonna go Yuri's side. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? Wait, did I take Natsuki's... Did I really take Natsuki's side? That's exactly what happened. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, Don't you think you should too? No. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Okay, so we did take Yuri's side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Soria, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. With that warning, Natsuki snatches her own phone up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the phone with her hands and throws it into the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gently approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like. And also, comment down below. Whose side would have you picked? Yuri or Natsuki's? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.